What is up, everyone? Welcome to the first official video of Last Wave TCG. Welcome in. Today, I thought I would start with something super special. So, I've had these two Secret Lair drop series for a while, and we are getting to, they're not terribly expensive, I don't think. They definitely weren't when I got them. And we're getting to a time where it's more about putting things in binders, making things look awesome, carrying them with you, showing other people, not just sitting in these boxes. So I thought it'd be cool to open these up. And this one is Pictures of the Floating World. I believe this is a land art set. Thank you for being part of Secret Lair. I'll be 100% honest. This will be the first Secret Lairs that I've ever opened. These are the only ones I've ever really bought. Awesome. Looks really cool so far. What is this, like boxing? Oh my gosh. Whoa, look at that. That is sick. I did not know that they were good. I think maybe I probably knew when I bought them, but it's been so long that I had no idea they were even lands. So again, I did not know that these were going to be Japanese. I did not know. So that's pretty cool. I also didn't know you get like a promo card on the back, which is pretty cool. So that's new to me. Let's get these opened. All right. Now that we've got them opened and ready, let's take a look. First off, I took the time to put them in sleeves because this promo two-headed sliver was just struggling with this curve. But went ahead and put them in a sleeve so they look nicer. Two-head slivers, pretty cool promo again. Wish it wasn't so curved, but you know, what can you do? All right, first off, we've got the lands. Amazing, amazing. Now, these are all in Japanese. I do remember picking this up now, and I'm not going to attempt to say the original, like what this art style is called, but it's actually loosely translates to what it is called on the Secret Lair, Pictures of the Floating World. So, I like the spookiness of that one. That's really cool. This one's super nice. How the art just continues all the way around, down past the lettering as well. Very cool. And then the last one right here, very nice. Again, love the art style. Definitely some binder pieces. I will, for I don't know. I might put these in a deck, but I feel like they need to be in a binder just lined up. What do you think? Let me know down below. Definitely some solid binder pieces. All right, awesome. On to the next one. This one also bought at pretty much the exact same time, but was not from the same time frame. The Path Not Traveled. This one, pretty pumped about. Let's get into it. All right, now that we got all that stuff out of the way. Oh, it opens on the side. I love that. The Path Not Traveled. Fantastic. This is one I have honestly been wanting to open for a while just because of how cool they are. This is going to be the alternate Planeswalkers. So let me tidy this up a little bit and we'll get to it. And we're ready. Let's see. Again, Path Not Traveled. Went ahead and opened them because, shoo, that was about a struggle and a half because of Wizards and their unnecessarily hard glue. All right, so first up, we've got a Johnny Steadfast. He's like a superhero. So freaking cool. Until end of turn, up to one target creature gets +1/+1. Gains a bunch of stuff. +1/+1s all over the place. Love this one. That's actually the main reason I bought the entire thing. Tamio Field Researcher. Very cool. Very nice promo. Detective. It's like them in other lines of work, which I just thought was just so cool. Now, I don't see anywhere on here. Choose up a target creature. It does combat damage. Boom, boom, boom. You may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. That's pretty wild. For a -7, you only have to go up 3. That is pretty wild. But kind of expected there to be a clue mechanic since she's like a field researcher. But you know, Domri Rod, sweet. Seemed like a Western setup. Creatures you control have double strike, trample, hexproof, haste. Hey, Kraken Cards. My buddy's also doing a channel. This one, you might want this one, bud. Very aggro. All right. This one is actually probably my favorite art because she's like a prom queen, swarm queen. That is dope. That is really cool. Destroy target not only permanent, -3 or less. -9. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. Man, you gotta get all the way to 9 though. But so cool. And also, really awesome promo that came with this. I was super happy with. It's almost like stained glass. Very cool. Creatures you control have vigilance, gain 3, +1/+1s. What's not to love? Super, super cool. Very cool. So yeah, let's look back and see. We got our planeswalkers. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. And then we've got the two-headed sliver still fighting for its absolute life against this freaking sleeve right now. What can you do, wizards? Also, ridiculously difficult glue. That's why I had to cut it, because it would have taken me forever to try to do it on camera. Super nice lands. Definitely going in the binder. I think I've made that decision. I don't think they're going to go in a deck or anything. It just looks too nice together. Honestly, like a framed situation would be super cool. I think that would look amazing. All right, so that's our secret layers. I have one more thing to open that I have been waiting for a long time. I have not opened it. I was trying to hold on to it for really no good reason. They're probably not that expensive. But I have a single collector booster from probably my favorite Magic the Gathering set. And I know that question, if you're a fan of us on Facebook, I've definitely asked that a lot of all my fans. And please comment down below what's your favorite Magic Gathering. If you're an MTG player, what's your favorite set of all time? What's your favorite plane as well? Because I think this is probably my favorite set, but favorite plane is probably Innistrad. I know we kind of ran it into the ground with the multiple sets way back when, but werewolves, it's so cool. So cool. Can't really beat it. All right, let's get into this one. And again, this is a collector booster, one I've had for, I don't even know, years at this point. But I thought this would be the first. This is the first video of the new channel, and it's first official, like, full-length video, so we're going to do some cool stuff. Trying to figure out where I'm at in the packs. Okay, so there's my token. Got a full Mystic Sanctuary. Okay. Memory Theft, also foil. I like the foiling on that. That looks nice. Spore Cap Spider. Horrific. Absolutely the worst thing I could ever think about. Smitten Swordmaster. It gives Witcher vibes. You gain X life and each opponent loses X life for X of them are knights. Oh, it's black too. I have a pretty good knight deck, Knight Commander, but it's blue-white. Searing Barrage. Didn't say please. Love that. Love that card. That's awesome. Prophet of the Peak. And again, there's probably not going to be anything massively crazy in this. I don't think anything in the whole set at this point is worth any money, but this is something that I just want to do for the video. I thought it'd be pretty cool. Plus, it goes back and relives, like, you know, when Magic was making Magic sets and not Marvel. Resolute Rider. See, I need to go back and do some black and white Knight stuff. I love the Beanstalk Giant. And actually, the more you look at that art, I mean, that's incredible. That's got so much depth. Super, super nice art. Rimrock Knight, also pretty cool art. I do love the art style of Throne of Eldraine. I think it was pretty fantastic. Curious Pair, that's a nice one. I actually might put that in my Hungry Hobbits. Just because the artwork and it's nice, it needs to be used. Curious Pair with the creepy hands down here too. That's crazy. Oko the Trickster on a collector booster pack. Wow. Again, I don't think he's worth, you know, probably more than $5 at this point. I'll pop up the value. But still awesome to pull out of just a random collector booster. Ironcrag Pyromancer. I definitely have never had that card, and it does not look like it should be in Throne of Eldraine. It looks like it needs to be in Strixhaven. Ironcrag Pyromancer. It's a human. I don't know. I'd have to check the lore, but that one doesn't really seem to make sense. Charming Prince. Rare. I think that's going to be our last one. Pretty cool card. Again, love this set. My favorite set of all time. Definitely got to be. Again, this makes no sense. That should be in like Strixhaven or something. Pulling an Oko the Trickster out of Collector Booster. That's pretty cool. It is, collector boosters these days are much more insane than they used to be. So, you don't get as much craziness, but still super, super cool. It's all foiled out. Gotta love that. But I think that will do it for my first official video on the channel. Let's go check out all my shorts and all that good stuff. We're doing all kinds of content with TCG. You can see it. We got Pokemon. We got EIF baby Pokemon cards, Magic, a little bit of everything. Check out my shorts where I'm doing rolling for random, opening all kinds of packs from 90 sports cards to One Piece to Pokemon to Yu-Gi-Oh, everything. It's all depending on, actually, these two dice right here, because I'm getting ready to make more of those videos. So hit me up in the shorts, check that out. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.